everyone, a very warm welcome to Target M 2006. I'm Sakal Bhatt, and as we've already mentioned, Target M 2006 is Doordarshan's series of episodes focusing on Team India's and the participating contingents' level of preparedness and what are the expectations that we would be having from them in the forthcoming Commonwealth 2006. In the last episode, we talked about expectations from shooting, because shooting was one such sport wherein Team India actually performed brilliantly in 2002 Commonwealth, and today we would be talking about the core issues confronting shooting, and again what is the kind of build-up when we talk about Commonwealth 2006 in Manchester. As today in fact we have an esteemed panel of guests with us. We have with us today none other than Jaspal Rana. Needs no introduction. Jaspal Rana is Asian Games and Commonwealth record holder. Jaspal, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका आने का. आपकी we understand that you're really undergoing a very strenuous training regimen, but thank you very much हमारे साथ इस शो में आने के लिए. हमारे साथ बलजीत सिंह सेठी भी है. He is Secretary General National Rifle Association of India and also the Vice President Asian Shooting Confederation, and Professor Sunny Thomas, Dronacharya Wadi, National Coach Shooting. Once again, thank you very much, gentlemen. Jaspal, let me begin with you. बात करें flashback Commonwealth 2002. काफी कुछ लेके आए आप देश के लिए. 4 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. कैसी तैयारियां हैं अब आने वाले Commonwealth को लेके? Of course, for you, sky is the limit.
We are quite prepared because just a few days back, let's say a month back, we just came back from the Australian Cup and we did very well. And I shot a world record also in my event. So we are quite prepared, and let's see.
Let's see. बलजीत जी, आप हमें बताइए. जसपाल very optimistic. इनसे भी काफी उम्मीदें जुड़ी है. भारत की अभिनव बिंद्रा से उम्मीदें जुड़ी है. काफी कुछ. One of the brightest sparks. In fact, मेरे ख्याल से हर शूटर जो है अपने में ही एक इंस्टीट्यूशन है. तो किस तरीके से आप देखते हैं कॉमनवेल्थ 2006 और हमारे देश की जो कंटिंजेंट जाएगी उनके प्रदर्शन को?
देखिए जी, हम देश का नाम जो है ऊंचा करके आएंगे. और 2002 में एक दिन जो है 4 गोल्ड मेडल थे और चारों इंडिया ने जीते थे. मैं सोचता हूँ इस दफा भी जो है हम वैसी परफॉर्मेंस करके आएंगे और देश का नाम बहुत ऊंचा करेंगे.
Right. Professor Thomas, we have been really talking about the kind of performance we saw in Commonwealth 2002. You were the coach then. Your role assumes major importance. Now this time around, tell us what have been the changes, what is the composition of the team like, and how has the sport evolved?
Well, some of the juniors have managed to come into the team. Some of the well-established seniors are not there. That shows actually the standard of shooting has come up. It's not because the seniors went down, but the juniors came up. So all are doing well. It's a mixture of seniors and juniors in the case of men and women also. This year, Jaspal is mainly concentrating on his pet event, that is a center fire pistol. So a couple of weeks back, we were in Australia in the Australian Cup tournament, where he shot a 591, brilliant score, and 590 is a world record. This is 1 point more than the world record score, and I hope that he would be able to repeat it. Right. So it's a long-standing record, this 590.
Talking about center fire pistol, we would be showing a clipping wherein Jaspal clinched gold in 2002. But first of all, let me just get you on the memory. You were there in that particular event. In fact, you're there in the clipping as well. Just share us some memories.
Well, my mind goes back to 1994, where Jaspal got the gold in Hiroshima in the Asian Games. That was the year that he came mainly into this limelight in shooting. So he became the world champion, the junior world champion in standard pistol in Milan, and then we went to Canada for the Commonwealth Games, and he got the gold medal in an individual event in the center fire.
Let's just kind of relive those moments when Jaspal Rana clinched center fire pistol gold there in that particular event. Here is the clipping. Let's take a look.
The winning streak continued in the men's 25 metres rapid-fire pistol pairs, with Mukesh Kumar and Banwar Lal Dakar claiming top spot. India's golden hat-trick was completed by Jaspal Rana and Samaresh Jung. Jung already had a goal from the 50 metres pistol pairs, and he and Rana scored 1,130 points in the 25-metre event to ensure that the Indian anthem was played for a 7th time.
हमने देखा you were all smiles, of course, doing nation a lot of pride. Now tell us, क्या कुछ चलता है उस वक्त शूटर के दिमाग में जब आप जाते हैं? क्या ये गोल्ड आप पे हावी रहता है कि यही मुझे लेना है, और is it like let's wait and watch, let me give the best shot?
See, we can't wait and watch because when you're shooting, आपका दिमाग जब तक पूरा आपकी शूटिंग में नहीं होगा तब तक आप अच्छा स्कोर नहीं दे सकते. जब आप अच्छा स्कोर नहीं दोगे तो आप मेडल नहीं दे सकते.
जी.
तो बेसिकली इट्स you have to be into it. You can't think about, definitely your mind goes
In all directions.
everywhere. Your past, your future, and your school time, everywhere. But the thing is that, you know, at the point of time when you pull the trigger, that time you have to be sure that what you're doing. You're looking at the sight, you're squeezing the trigger, and you're doing everything right. You can't be perfect, but you know, you have to try your best to be perfect because everybody is doing that. And who managed to do that is a champion.
Right. Of course, you have been the champion, और हमारी पूरे देश की शुभकामनाएं आपसे जुड़ी हुई है कि इस बार भी आप चैंपियन ही होके लौटे. लेकिन हमें ये बताइए, 2002 में किस तरीके का कंपटीशन था? स्टिफ कंपटीशन था. शूटिंग में भारत ने इतना अच्छा किया, परहैप्स शूटिंग में दे वर एट फर्स्ट स्लॉट. तो कैसा रहा वो कंपटीशन, और अब किस तरीके के कंपटीशन को आप देख रहे हैं?
देखिए, सिटी साहब यहाँ पर है, मैं सिटी साहब के सामने ही बताता हूँ कि पीपल आर मूविंग अहेड, लेकिन जो रफ्तार हमारी है उस तरीके से हम आगे नहीं बढ़ रहे हैं. कल ही मैं एक मेरी सिस्टर कंपटीशन कर रही थी, स्पोर्ट पिस्टल का कंपटीशन था. आधी ज़्यादा मशीनें चली नहीं वहाँ पे.
Right, Balji ji, let me just get you here very briefly now. He's got a point there कि Commonwealth आने वाला है लेकिन ammunition नहीं है और infrastructure is not really in place. Though we are really pumping in lot of money, what is it that is lacking? What is the big picture?
Actually, so far ammunition is concerned, there is no shortage of ammunition right now.
जी.
I'll say for last 3 months there is enough ammunition. So
And what about machines? What
so
are
far
the
machines are concerned, they are not working well, and now probably I think when they make the new ranges, that may be overcome also. But right now I agree with Jaspal that the machines are not working all right, and they are not fully prepared. You know, the training is not proper, which it should be. You know.
Right. So we really need to look at the forward planning aspect very seriously. We'll of course talk about the strategies and the planning as far as shooting is concerned. लेकिन अभी हम लेते हैं एक छोटा सा ब्रेक. आप जाइएगा नहीं, आप बने रहिए हमारे साथ. आप देख रहे हैं टारगेट M 2006.
Hello viewers, watch the 2006 Commonwealth Games to be held in Melbourne, only on Doordarshan, and I'm sure Indian participants will do very well there. Watch them pick up a few medals.
Welcome back. You're watching Target M 2006 and continuing our discussion on the big picture as far as the preparations and the build-up of the shooting is concerned. Now, Professor Thomas, let me just come to you. As a coach, what are the constraints that you have been facing? Now, Jaspal talked about constraint as a shooter, lack of ammunition at times, probably the infrastructure is not in place. But you tell us, as a coach, what are the limitations that are there and how do we tackle that aspect?
I am also forced to join with the opinion of Jaspal to some extent, because as far as the ranges are concerned, it has to be maintained properly, because whenever there is a competition, take the case of today, we are having a competition today, even in this morning the ranges were not perfectly running, so we had to run around, make it or rectify those things. That should not be the condition, because the performance will be affected by that. The shooters, when they come for a competition, at least everything should be there, and it is not there. So when the camps are starting, everything should be there. It takes 3-4 days for people to rectify things like that, and the things get into the right shape. That should not be there. In some other places the ranges are good, but then the accommodation problem is there. In Hyderabad we have got a very good range, but accommodation is a big problem. So it has to be solved. It's not it should not affect the performance of the shooters. They are ready to come, shoot, dedicate their time sincerely, faithfully, and all those things, but we are not able to give that atmosphere to them. That has to be changed. We have to spend more time on keeping the ranges ready for a competition or there's a coaching camp or the trials like that.
which means infrastructure right now, as of now, happens to be the major area of concern. Now, Jaspal, before I just discuss your mental build-up and how is the team shaping up for the big event, पहले हम देखते हैं इस क्लिपिंग को और यादें ताज़ा करते हैं कॉमनवेल्थ 2002 जहां पे जसपाल राणा ने एक आउटस्टैंडिंग परफॉर्मेंस दिया. आइए चलिए देखते हैं.
Meanwhile, in the men's 10-metre air pistol pairs, reigning champions England were represented by Nicholas Baxter and his teammate Mick Galt, who knew they were facing some stiff opposition, particularly from Jaspal Rana, who won silver in Kuala Lumpur, and his partner Samaresh Jung. In the end, England were winners by just 3 points, with India in second and Namibia in third.
जी जसपाल, बताइए कितना स्टिफ कंपटीशन था तब और अब जो कंटिंजेंट जा रहा है, आप लोगों की ट्रेनिंग आजकल चल रही है, कैसा जज्बा है टीम में?
देखिए टीम में जज्बे की कोई कमी नहीं है. वी आर वेल प्रिपेयर्ड, ऑलमोस्ट एवरीबडी, राइफल, शॉटगन, पिस्टल, and definitely we'll do better than last time, no matter like we get ammunition or not, machines are working or not, but the responsibility does not stops there. We have to do well and we will do well.
और कंपटीशन, कैसे कंपटीशन को देख रहे हैं? 2002 और 2006 अब जिस तरीके का इवॉल्व हुआ है शूटिंग एज अ स्पोर्ट, हम अपने डोमेस्टिक इवेंट्स की बात करें, इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स की बात करें, तो कंपटीशन जाहिर सी बात है काफी स्टिफ होगा 2006 में.
See, we are well prepared because in India itself, a lot of junior shooters are coming up and they are giving really tough competition to all the senior shooters. Okay. Maybe shotgun, rifle, Anjali, Abhinav, me, everybody. And I'm shooting only one event this time. And because there's one junior who came pretty well up and he took one of the team from me. Okay. So even Anjali, she's not shooting a rifle, she's shooting another event because somebody else took over her. So the competition is really tough itself in India, so they are doing well and we have to do better than them. So
जी बलजीत जी, जसपाल ने एक बहुत अच्छी बात यहाँ पे कही कि अभी यंग शूटर्स ऊपर आ रहे हैं और एस्टैब्लिश शूटर्स को बहुत ही टफ कंपटीशन दे रहे हैं. हमें ये बताइए बेसिक लेवल पे, माइक्रो लेवल पे, कोर लेवल पे क्या हमारी एकेडमीज उतनी है? हाउ डू वी कैच देम यंग? हम फ्रेश पोटेंशियल को कैसे कैच करते हैं और क्या वो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है कि इनको हम आगे चल के और भी ज्यादा ग्रूम करें?
देखिए जी, मेरी तो गवर्नमेंट से ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि हर कैपिटल में, स्टेट कैपिटल में एक बहुत अच्छी रेंज होनी चाहिए जहाँ के बच्चे ट्रेन कर सके. वो भी अभी बहुत नहीं है क्योंकि कैपिटल जो है वो भी कई कैपिटल जो है बहुत बड़ी स्टेट्स हैं, कैपिटल भी बहुत दूर है, लेकिन एक किसी बच्चे को कलकत्ता से अगर दिल्ली आना पड़ता है ट्रेनिंग के लिए तो वो जो है वो सही बात नहीं है. तो इसलिए हर स्टेट में अगर अच्छी रेंजें बन जाएंगी, मैं आपको अश्योर करता हूँ कि इंडिया में शूटरों की कमी नहीं है. अच्छे बच्चे इतने आ रहे हैं, छोटे छोटे बच्चे जो हैं इंटर स्कूल में और इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी में इतना अच्छा कर रहे हैं कि दे कैन बिकम द वर्ल्ड क्लास शूटर्स प्रोवाइडेड दे आर गिवन ऑल द फैसिलिटीज, यू नो, लाइक रेंजेस मिले, एमुनेशन मिले, कोचिंग मिले, तो कोई हमारे यहाँ कमी नहीं किसी बात की भी.
Let's talk about coaching in a larger perspective. Do we have enough coaches available? Do we have enough academies available? What is the kind of promotional strategy that we go about? Are we catching them young at the school level at all, or is it just at a very superficial level at the top?
As far as the academy is concerned, there is no academy at all. So we are catching the shooters from the school level.
Okay.
We have got the all India school competitions now. Then intercollegiate competitions also are there. So national level competitions, Maulangar is there, then Kumar Surendra Singh Memorial is there, Sachin Singh Seth Memorial is there, then the nationals, we have got enough. And the government is now kind enough to give enough exposures also. That also is very, very essential as far as the international competition is concerned. That is there. But in some things, as I said, as far as the infrastructure, Sethi was telling, actually we need more infrastructure. That is one thing. And more important is we have to maintain what we have got. We are just neglecting it. So even what we have got, we are not in a position to make use of properly.
Are you talking about maintaining a certain level of consistency? Is that the major concern? How do we really take it? How do we build up the momentum and take it further?
No, listen, India is notorious for doing things at the 11th hour. So that is what you are doing. When you start, so for example, if you are talking about the coming Olympics, we shall be making the real preparation only in that particular year. Now the whole Indian sports is looking only for Commonwealth Games, as if it is the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. We have to continue. We are going to participate in 4 World Cups where we have got a chance of getting the quota, then the World Championship, then the Asian Games. So Asian Games, they are not even thinking of that. When one match is over, thereafter actually it's a 2 step forward and 1 step back like that. It should be a continuous process.
राइट जसपाल, हमें ये बताइए किस हद तक इंडिया एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पोजीशन में आया है, इंडियन शूटर्स एक स्ट्रॉन्ग रेकनिंग में आए हैं। कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो इंटरनेशनल शूटर्स है, क्या हम उनको एक टफ कंपटीशन दे पा रहे हैं? उनके नजरिए से वो हमें किस तरह से देखते हैं?
देखिए, जहाँ तक फेडरेशन का बात है, और फेडरेशन इज डूइंग वेरी वेल एंड वी आर प्रीटी स्ट्रॉन्ग। शूटर काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग है एंड वी आर गिविंग लॉट ऑफ कंपटीशन टू एवरीबॉडी, एनी पार्ट ऑफ वर्ल्ड और एनी kind of competition. We compare shooting with cricket, but cricket is doing everything by themselves. It's nothing to do with the government, it's nothing to do with anybody else. So why can't we be left alone? Like federation is doing well, they are doing like whatever we are today is all because of federation.
Now right now we are slipping into a very short break. Please stay with us. We are talking about shooting and expectations from shooting Commonwealth 2006.
मैनचेस्टर के 2002 के कॉमनवेल्थ गेम में भारत का प्रदर्शन बहुत अच्छा रहा था। 2006 में मेलबर्न में फिर वापस कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स हैं। मेरी बेस्ट विशेस भारत के साथ है। मैं चाहूँगा कि भारतीय टीम, भारतीय जो भी प्रदर्शन वहाँ पे रहे, बेहतर रहे। इसको देखना ना भूलिएगा दूरदर्शन।
Welcome back. You're watching Target M 2006, and before we slipped into the break, we were talking to Jaspal Rana. He's Asian Games and Commonwealth record holder. Now, Jaspal Rana, 2006 Commonwealth, जैसा कि हमने पहले बताया कि काफी उम्मीदें हैं जुड़ी आपसे, लेकिन ये बताइए, to win is of course any champions, any stars, any sport person's bigger dream, but to represent country, when you have a flag, you have a national anthem in the background, कैसा जज्बा होता है वो?
When the flag goes up, when you win a gold medal, I don't really have a word about it. You know, you forget everything, whatever problem you have back in your country, whatever problems, like your enemies, your friends. Your everybody. There are people, they try to pull you down, there are people, they support you. But when the flag goes high, you forget everything and you think that was worth it.
As they say, picture speaks louder than words. We are going to show you something wherein your face, your emotions said a lot about how a sports person feels about the nation. Let's take a look.
If Anjali Bagrat has dominated the women's events for India, then her teammate Jaspal Rana matched her in the men's. Worryingly for the other competitors, Rana rates the men's 25-metre centre-fire pistols as his favourite. And although Pakistan's Irshad Ali took bronze, as he had in the Purs event, Rana never looked like being beaten, as he equalled Bagrat's haul of 4 golds. And it was easy to see what success meant to an emotional Jaspal Rana. So, as the Indian anthem rang out over Bisley for the 14th and final time, we can see that India finished at the top of the gold medal table, with Australia 3 golds further back and England a distant third.
जी बताइए कैसा था वो मंजर?
I told you, I don't have any words about it.
बलजीत जी, प्लेयर्स शूटर्स लाइक जसपाल राणा जिनसे काफ़ी कुछ उम्मीदें जुड़ी हुई हैं और इन्होंने हमें बताया कि एक नया टीम आ रहा है, एक नई ब्रीड आ रही है शूटर्स की, जिनसे भी बहुत कुछ हम उम्मीद कर सकते हैं। हमें ये बताइए ओवरऑल जो कंटिंजेंट है, आप उसको कैसे एनालाइज करेंगे? कितना इम्पैक्ट रहेगा हमारा इंडियन टीम का अगर हम इंटरनेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन की बात करें, ना ही केवल कॉमनवेल्थ 2006, लेकिन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट मच वे अहेड?
देखिए कि जितने भी हमारे अब शूटर जो आ रहे हैं, जूनियर्स भी आ रहे हैं, जो सीनियर्स भी हैं, ये बहुत अच्छा इम्पैक्ट कर लाएंगे कॉमनवेल्थ में भी और उसके बाद वर्ल्ड कप्स में, वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप में। और मैं आपको ये यकीन दिलाता हूँ कि ये जो है बेस्ट कॉम्बिनेशन है शूटिंग का। अभी मैंने 20 साल से मैं देख रहा हूँ, लेकिन अब जो शूटिंग जिस लिहाज से चल रही है एशियन गेम्स में, मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि 3-4 हम गोल्ड मेडल इस दफ़ा ज़रूर लेके आएंगे, जबकि आज तक हमने एक गोल्ड मेडल से ऊपर कभी नहीं लिया, और वो भी लास्ट गोल्ड मेडल 94 में आया था। और इस साल मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि जैसे बच्चे चल रहे हैं हमारे, अगर इनको प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग मिलती रही और सारी फैसिलिटीज़ मिलती रही, एक्सपोजर मिलते रहे, तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं कि हम 3 से 4 गोल्ड मेडल भी एशियन गेम्स में लेके आ सकते हैं।
Right, Professor Thomas, of course, you being the national coach in shooting. Now, tell us, how has the game evolved? How has the sporting spirit evolved as far as shooting is concerned? Because we do see terrific performance at domestic, at international levels, but there is a long way to go. The time has come to take shooting very seriously in India, at least.
Okay, in 1994, Jaspal became the junior world champion in standard pistol. That was a great beginning, and thereafter we have never looked back. So every year we are improving. So we are making our presence felt in all the international competitions. He has done a lot of service to shooting to make it popular. He was so young, he was a junior at that time, so smart, so handsome. So anywhere you go, the ladies were after him at that time.
Well.
So he has made shooting so popular. Now Rathore has come to the field because after a very long gap of 104 years, India got a silver medal in an individual event. Forget about shooting, in any event that has made a lot of a change as far as shooting is concerned.
Right.
And now we are improving year by year and reaching the world standard.
Greater heights, right. बलजीत जी ये बताइए, अभी जसपाल राणा है, अभिनव बिंद्रा है, अंजलि वेद पाठक है, राठौर है, not to forget. Don't you think the time has really come to really for the nation, for the sports authority to really take the sport very, very seriously, because we indeed are producing world champions, world class shooters?
No, I think presently, Sai and Sport Ministry, they are taking everything very seriously, because I am in touch with them every day, and I feel that they are now bent upon to improve everything, and you will see that also very shortly. We will do very well, and we'll get all the facilities what we really require to produce more shooters and good shooters.
Right, more shooters and good shooters. Jaspal, just to wind up your final take, पिछली बार आपने 4 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. You were the star pistol, the pistol king there. In fact, इस बार 2006 में आपका क्या target है?
See, I'm shooting only one event, so you can expect maximum 2 gold medals.
जी, and for the whole team, for the whole Indian contingent?
See, I'm sure that this time also shooting will bring the maximum medal from the Commonwealth game.
Will shooting bring maximum medals from the Commonwealth? Tell us.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. I think shooting should be on the top, Last time also we almost got 50% medals out of the entire 16 disciplines, And this time also we'll, I think, perform better.
Right. In fact, Commonwealth 2000, it was shooting which actually propelled India's placement as far as the rankings are concerned. Professor Thomas, your last word. What are we really looking at? A lot of gold. In fact, again, India there at the top as the shooting is concerned.
As the coach is concerned, I am looking for a good score.
Right.
But definitely, as far as the country is concerned, we need medals. And I am 100% sure we are going to repeat the performance that we did in 2002.
Right. On that particular optimistic note that India will indeed produce an outstanding performance in Commonwealth 2006. We were talking about shooting, and that's what shooting is all about. We thank all our guests today for being with us. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And of course, for you tuning in to Target M 2006, thank you very much. Namaskar.